is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hi!
Hi!
Here we are.
Here we are.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Learning some new stuff.
Learning some new stuff.
Playing the... What's this game called?
What's this game called?
What is it called, though?
What is it called?
Hi, I'm Casey.
Hi, I'm Casey.
Hi, I'm Quinn.
Hi, I'm Quinn.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi!
Hi!
Thank you. That game is fun for like 10 seconds and then it gets old really fast. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Hey, how was your weekend, Quinn?
Pretty good. It was long. We didn't have school on Friday.
Why didn't you have school?
I think like a conference or something, probably.
But it corresponded with what holiday?
Veterans Day.
So we want to give a huge thank you for your service to all of the men and women out there that are veterans. We are so thankful for you and all that you do for our country.
Thank you so much.
And then on Saturday, you had your first
Tournament.
basketball tournament. And what did you think?
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You scored some baskets.
I did.
How many points did you get?
4.
Which is fine because how many points total did you get in that game?
16.
Yep. So you got a quarter of the points.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, girl.
Thanks.
So we have 2 jokes this week. They were too good to pass up, so I had to put them both on here. Ready? So our first joke was submitted by a family of kids, Avery, Carter, and Sadie, and I think it's my favorite joke of all time. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies! Great joke.
Uh-huh.
I love it. Do you get why it's funny?
It. Yes.
Do you want to do joke 2 or do you want me to do this one too?
Yes, please. This joke is from Campbell and Bishop. Who is bigger, Mr. Bigger or Mr. Bigger's baby?
I don't know.
Mr. Bigger's baby, obviously, because she's just a little bigger.
Because she's a little bigger. That was like a riddle.
Uh-huh.
And a funny joke in one.
Yes.
It was like a roke or a jiddle.
A jiddle.
I like jiddle. Thank you guys for your joke submissions. We love them. Keep them coming.
Thank you.
Here we go. Trivia. Yep. Episode 46.
Yep. Here we go. Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is penguins. Thank you to Avery for this category idea. Thanks, Avery. Question 1. What is the largest living breed of penguin? Question 2. How do penguins breathe while they are swimming? Question 3. How often do penguins molt? Question 4. How do penguins' bones differ from the bones of flying birds? Question 5. What is a group of penguins found in the water called? Question 6. Name one of penguins' most feared predators. Question 7. True or false? All penguins live in cold climates.
And now the answers to round 1. Question 1. What is the largest living breed of penguin?
Emperor. Emperors are the biggest of the 18 species of penguin found today and one of the largest of all birds. They are approximately 120 centimeters tall, or around 4 feet, which is about the height of a 6-year-old child, and weigh around 40 kilograms or 51 pounds, though their weight does fluctuate dramatically throughout the year. That's a big penguin.
Yes.
I'd love to see one, though. Wouldn't that be so fun to just like have one waddling by you and you could pat it on its head?
Macaroni penguins.
Those are your favorite kind of penguin?
They have tufts coming out of their head. It's like yellow tufts and it looks like macaroni.
Oh, is that the kind of penguin from the movie Surf's Up?
No idea. I've never watched it.
Oh, I feel like that is it, but I don't know.
Has like yellow or orange tufts.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Question 2. How do penguins breathe when they are swimming?
They leap out of the water and take a breath.
I wish I could do that.
Well, you can.
Well, I can't. I wish I could breathe underwater.
Well, they can't.
I know.
So you would do the same thing as a penguin, just probably not as well, because they're real great swimmers.
Yeah. Question 3. How often do penguins molt?
Once a year. Unlike most other seabirds, penguins undergo an annual catastrophic molt where they lose and replace all of their feathers at once. The molt takes up to 3 to 4 weeks and typically begins in February for juveniles and March or April for adults.
That is so interesting. I didn't know that they did that.
I wonder how they look when they've molted. I wonder if they...
Naked birds.
Yeah.
Baby birds.
Whole lot of naked birds. And they do it in February. February in Iowa is freezing.
Freezing. It's like, ooh, where's my jacket?
Right. But in Antarctica, where they live, is it as cold in February?
Maybe it's warmer in February.
Maybe it is.
I don't actually know. Question 4. How do penguins' bones differ from the bones of flying birds?
They are more dense. Penguins need to be able to dive underwater to hunt for fish, and hollow bones would make them too buoyant. To help with this, penguin bones are solid and heavy, helping to give them more weight in order to dive deep. Makes perfect sense.
It does.
Flying birds need hollow bones to get in the air.
Yes.
And diving penguins need
heavier bones so that they can actually stay underwater.
Totally makes sense. Love it.
Question 5. What is a group of penguins found in the water called?
A raft. I love these animal group questions.
A murder of crows. What
Parliament of owls.
What was the kittens one?
Kindle of kittens, I think.
Yeah, cute. Question 6. Name one of penguins' most feared predators.
There's a lot of them, but some of their most feared are orcas, seals, sea lions, Antarctic fur seals, foxes, sharks, and unfortunately, even humans. The biggest threat to penguins comes from the water when they are hunting, as most penguins live in places where there is not much other life on land.
That's sad. They have a lot of predators.
They do.
Question 7. True or false? All penguins live in cold climates.
False. There are actually quite a few species of penguins that live in temperate or warm climates. These penguins can't be underwater for long periods of time like the cold weather penguins, though. Penguins found in the Arctic must be able to dive deep under large expanses of ice. The warm climate penguins have a layer of fat like the cold weather penguins, but it's not as thick. This allows them to live on land where it tends to be warmer. They are also covered in tightly woven feathers that act like a wetsuit. The combination of feathers and fat allows them to swim in the really cold currents that come from the deep ocean bottom.
Smart and logic.
Yes. So, penguins can live in freezing cold temperatures and warm temperatures.
Yep.
Great. I wish they lived in Iowa.
Yeah.
I wish we could just go to the lake and see some penguins.
I wish.
Yeah. Round 2. The category is fast food. Thank you to listener Damien for this category. Thanks, Damien. Question 1. What fast food restaurant sells the beef and cheddar and is famous for its curly fries? Question 2. The least healthy burger you can buy from a fast food restaurant is the double $6 burger from which restaurant? Question 3. What was the first fast food restaurant in China? Question 4. Which of the following fast food restaurants was founded first? McDonald's, Burger King, or In-N-Out Burger? Question 5. What two colors are featured on the Subway logo? Question 6. According to Health Magazine, what is the healthiest fast food chain in the United States? Question 7. How many dots appear on the Domino's logo? And now the answers to round 2. This is a terrible time to be doing a fast food category because it's almost time for supper
And we are starving.
it's making us hungry. Question 1. What fast food restaurant sells the beef and cheddar and is famous for its curly fries?
Arby's, we have the meats. I
Um,
am so RB ready right now.
I would eat a beef and cheddar in record time right now. Question 2. The least healthy burger you can buy from a fast food restaurant is the double $6 burger from which restaurant?
Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. double $6 burger has 1,522 calories and has a full pound of beef with 3 slices of American cheese. That's so bad for
A
you.
full pound of beef.
I'd eat it though, because I don't want steak right now. I just want
But like when I make tacos for our family, I'll cook like a pound of beef and it will feed our family a meal. This is one hamburger.
oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Man.
Question 3. What was the first fast food restaurant in China?
Kentucky Fried Chicken or KFC.
So I read that Kentucky Fried Chicken officially changed their name to KFC because the word fried in the name made people shy away from it because it sounded unhealthy. So now it just goes by KFC. Question 4. Which of the following fast food restaurants was founded first? McDonald's, Burger King, or In-N-Out Burger?
In-N-Out Burgers.
So have you ever heard of this restaurant?
I think, but I've never had one.
I think that I know they're really popular in California. I'm not sure how, I think they're in big cities and stuff for sure. We don't have any In-N-Out burgers by us,
No.
so I've never eaten one. I've heard they are delicious though. Question 5. What two colors are featured on the Subway logo?
Green and yellow. Oh my gosh, I want Subway so much right now. Subway, Firehouse Subs, and Jimmy John's are so good, and I want them so
Quinn
much
is a
right now.
sandwich. You're a sandwich gal.
Woo!
Yep. Question 6. According to Health Magazine, what's the healthiest fast food chain in the United States?
Panera Bread. Whole grain breads, small portion options, and organic yogurt for kids. Health Mag named Panera the healthiest choice.
We have Paneras by us.
We
We
do.
don't- yeah,
well,
we don't.
yeah, like in Sioux Falls and stuff.
Yeah. In the bigger cities. There's
Yeah.
not one in our tiny town, but
yeah.
Paneers are yummy. Question 7. How many dots appear on the Domino's logo?
3. There are 2 dots in the blue square and 1 dot in the red square.
When I read this question, I thought for sure there was more than this, but when I looked at the logo picture, sure enough, only 3. 2 in the blue,
Weird.
1 in the red. Yep, that's it.
Nice.
I love pizza.
Yes.
We got to get to a different category.
My stomach is hurting me.
Round 3. The category is superheroes. Question 1. Who are the 2 underwater superheroes in SpongeBob? Question 2. Which superhero can transform to be tiny or huge? Question 3. Which superhero's real name is Clark Kent? Question 4. Which team of superheroes' favorite food is pizza? Question 5. Aunt May and Uncle Ben are related to which superhero? Question 6. Which superhero has claws made of adamantium? Question 7. Which superhero flies an invisible plane? And now the answers to round number 3. Question 1. Who are the 2 underwater superheroes in SpongeBob?
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Question 2. Which superhero can transform to be tiny or huge?
Ant-Man.
Which do you think would be more beneficial, to be tiny or huge?
Tiny. You can still pack a big punch.
And you could sneak up on people and you could listen in on conversations that were happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with tiny, but what if you really needed to be tough and beat somebody up? Then huge would be better.
Be like, whoa.
Question 3. Which superhero's real name is Clark Kent?
Superman.
And do you know where Superman would change into his superhero costumes at?
Allie's.
In a phone booth. And do you have any idea what a phone booth is?
Yes.
What?
It's like this tiny little building kind of. No, it's not even a building. It's like it looks like the size of a porta potty, but it has a phone in it.
Yeah, porta potty. That's a great description. Right. So a phone booth back in the day before cell phones, we used to have pay phones. So you'd have to put a quarter in the pay phone to pay to make a call. And then there were these phone booths that would be set up. And so Clark Kent would jump into a phone booth quick and transform into Superman. Question 4. Which team of superheroes' favorite food is pizza?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We were watching
Pizza.
Shoot, it's another food thing. We were watching. Brooks wanted to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the other day, and the only one I could find on TV was in Spanish. And do you remember how the theme song went? Yeah, it was De las Tortugas Ninjas.
De las Tortugas Ninjas.
It was awesome. Question 5. Aunt May and Uncle Ben are related to which superhero?
Spiderman.
Yep. Spider-Man lives with Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, also a type of instant rice. I don't know. Food More food. Why do I keep talking about food?
I could go for some rice right now.
Question 6. Which superhero has claws made of adamantium?
Wolverine.
So Wolverine, there are bones in his hand that extend out from his knuckles. And then a scientist turned those bones into adamantium
coated them
blades.
and stuff.
Yes, so now they're really sharp blades instead of just bones. Question 7. Which female superhero flies an invisible plane?
Wonder Woman. She also has the lasso of justice.
Lasso of truth.
Oh.
So if she ropes you with it, you have to tell the truth. Lasso of truth. Quinn, what is your favorite food? What's food again?
Sushi! Sushi!
Lasso of truth. Come on, give her a sword or something. What's she gonna do with that?
She gonna go, did you steal? No? Oh.
Okay, well, let me untie you then.
It's like, oh, you can't hurt anybody with a lasso.
Well, you could tie him up, though, I suppose. Round number 4. The category is Disney music. I will give you the lyrics, and you tell me which Disney character sang it. Question 1. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Question 2. Now I know I can be happy as a clam because I'm beautiful, baby. Question 3. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. Question 4. I'm nodding and I'm yesing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only un poco loco. Question 5. There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. Question 6. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Question 7. So full of music, the rhythm of its own design.
And now the answers to round 4, question 1. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for?
Sebastian. The lyrics are from Under the Sea when Sebastian is trying to convince Ariel not to go to the surface. What more is you looking for?
Under the sea.
Under the sea. The grammar check on my document kept saying, this is wrong, because it says, what more is you looking for? And it kept saying, are you sure you don't want to change this to what more are you looking for? No, he sings it.
What more is you looking for?
He sings it wrong, or he sings it not grammatically correct. So,
question 2. Now I know I can be happy as a clam because I'm beautiful, baby.
Tamatoa. He sings this song Shiny when Moana and Maui fall into his cave in the movie Moana.
Now I know I can be happy as a clam
because I'm beautiful, baby. We like this song. We like Tamatoa. Well. Little Maui's having trouble with his luck. Oh, his hook?
Yep.
Oh. Whoops.
Maybe both. I don't know. Question 3. Unbelievable sights, indescribable feelings, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky.
Jasmine. A Whole New World is the only song that Jasmine sings in Aladdin. The song is sung with Aladdin when the two of them go on a romantic carpet ride.
A whole new world.
I do love that song. It's a great song.
Question 4. I'm nodding and I'm yesing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only un poco loco.
Miguel. In the movie Coco, Miguel sings un poco loco, which in Spanish means a little crazy. I think I'm un poco loco. Like, hopefully the, good little bit of crazy and not like, woohoo.
I'm nodding and I'm yesing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only
Un poco loco.
Whoa.
Sorry.
That's okay. That was awesome. Question 5. There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined.
Belle. She sings that about the beast in the song Something There.
There's
Simply
something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. Question 6. Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
The Seven Dwarfs. There's a great whistle part in this song. It's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
That was off.
That was off key. That last hi ho, oof duh. That's good.
Question 7. So full of music, the rhythm of its own design.
Mirabelle. She sings this about Casita in the Family Madrigal song.
So full of music, the rhythm of its own design. This is my family. Something, something, something. Do, 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 do. The Family Madrigal.
A great song. Such a great song.
It's
What's
a
your favorite
great
part of that
movie.
song?
I like
like-
it when we learn the characters. And
I like
stuff.
when she sings, my sisters, Isabella and Luisa. I like that part. Round 5. The category is the solar system. Question 1. What are the only 2 planets in our solar system without moons? Question 2. What color is the sunset on Mars? Question 3. Which planet has the largest ocean? Question 4. How long does each season last on Neptune? Question 5. What color does Saturn appear? Question 6. How many volcanoes are there on the surface of Venus? 16, 1,600, or 16,000? Question 7. What does the planet Uranus smell like?
And now the answer is to round 5. Question 1. What are the only 2 planets in our solar system without moons?
Mercury and Venus. They are the only planets in our solar system without moons. Saturn has the most, with more than 60.
I didn't think Uranus had any moons.
Well, it does.
Question 2. What color is the sunset on Mars?
Blue. Dust in the Mars atmosphere has fine particles that permit blue light to penetrate the atmosphere more efficiently than longer wavelength colors.
Nice.
Pretty.
Nice. Question 3. Which planet has the largest ocean?
Jupiter. Computer models show that not only is Jupiter's ocean, made of liquid hydrogen, the largest in the solar system, but that it is about 25,000 miles or 400,000 kilometers deep, roughly as deep as the Earth is around.
That is crazy.
That's crazy that Jupiter is big enough to have an ocean that's deep enough, as big as the Earth is around.
Can I share a fact?
Sure.
So, if Saturn were big enough to have, if there was an ocean big enough to hold Saturn, Saturn would float in it.
Because it's light?
I don't know. I just learned it from a show. I mean, a movie.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Saturn is buoyant? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Question 4. How long does each season last on Neptune?
40 years. Neptune has 4 seasons, just like Earth. But unlike Earth, each season on Neptune lasts more than 40 years.
That's crazy.
How long do our
winter
season?
for 40 years, really?
Great point.
Oh.
Remind me not to live on Neptune.
Well, do you have a choice?
Maybe someday I will.
You'd be freezing.
True.
Question 5. What color does Saturn appear?
Yellow. Saturn has a pale yellow hue due to ammonia crystals in its upper atmosphere.
I did not know that.
Right, I think people, when you think of Saturn, you just focus on the rings part and you don't think, like, what color is it?
When you think of Jupiter, you think of that giant, storm that's going on in it. Question 6. How many volcanoes are there on the surface of Venus? 16, 1,600, or 16,000?
1,600. Astronomers know of more than 1,600 volcanoes on its surface. There are likely many more, too small for us to see.
Does the Earth have this many?
No.
No?
Venus is like a hostile, messy place. Like, you could never live on Venus. Plus, over 1,600 volcanoes.
That is crazy. I wouldn't like that. Question 7. What does Uranus smell like?
Rotten eggs. Uranus stinks. I feel like when I wrote this question, I didn't realize how inappropriate it sounded.
What does Uranus smell like, Mom?
I'm sorry. I honestly, my face is red as I'm reading this. I honestly didn't even listen how that sounded when I wrote this question. Let me finish the answer. Uranus smells like rotten eggs. The planet's upper clouds are made of hydrogen sulfide, the chemical compound that gives rotten eggs their terrible odor. Oh my word. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
What does Uranus smell like? God,
rotten eggs.
Rotten eggs. Terrible. And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. How do penguins' bones differ from the bones of flying birds?
They are more dense.
Question 2. According to Health Magazine, what's the healthiest fast food chain in the United States?
Panera Bread.
Question 3. Which superhero has claws made of adamantium?
Wolverine.
Question 4. What color is the sunset on Mars?
Blue.
Question 5. What is a group of penguins found in the water called?
A raft.
Question 6. Which planet has the largest ocean?
Jupiter.
Question 7. How many volcanoes are there on the surface of Venus?
1,600 or 1,600.
Well,
we made it without
we made
eating.
it.
We made it without eating. That should be high five.
I'm surprised you made it without eating. You're always eating when we do this.
I am? Oh, yeah. Ice cream sandwich.
Ice cream sandwiches. Remember the episode about the
Smoothies.
chips you were eating when we had to
yep.
guess what you were eating? Yeah. You're always snacking during this.
Yes.
What's Dad making upstairs?
Steak.
Oh, steak. She's whining about steak.
I don't like steak that much.
Don't
Don't quote me.
quote you. Quote
Don't
unquote.
judge me.
Quinn, there you go. Don't judge me. But I made baked potatoes.
Yay!
You love baked potatoes.
Yum!
All right, let's go see if it's
Let's
ready.
go eat some baked potatoes.
Thanks for listening,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. And if you have a question idea or even an entire category, please email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com.